first of all, we have no. Yeah, I mean up there, obviously, as you can see, any of these doors. I mean, that's why all these doors are all off limits to public.
Is there any way?
No, it doesn't.
He keeps asking the cop, is there any way he can get in? I don't think the cop would tell him that, but... So how's the video now? I know when you're near the Capitol, it totally screws up video.
If you were to go over there to the door.
Hi, Trixie. So we already have people in the building that had passes. They were sneaking in throughout the day. Well, not sneaking in. They have passes to be in the building. Seeing the steps are arrestable.
Well, I mean, yeah, walk up and try to get a door would probably be a little bit. If you were to up and actually demonstrate, or set yourself up and demonstrate, then it's definitely against Capitol regulations and all that kind of stuff like that. So what would happen is we'd start, from over to 20 feet, and then from there, we initiate the actual
Okay.
So, but going up, obviously, I know you're not going to go walk up and go take a step over the chain. That's not what you're looking for. But it's just as much arrestable on the steps to demonstrate as it is to go over the chain, right?
All right. Well, I'm not going to resist, but I make no promises about staying out of the chain. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's always issues near the Capitol. I remember when I was in here in January. Interference issues. I mean, there's transmissions coming out of the Capitol, so. Okay, we're about to start the megaphone. The officer said if they can hear the megaphone, if the Senate can hear it, it can be an arrestable offense. So that's why he's kind of stepping back right away. I think his intention is to be arrested.
Capitol Police, we have come here exercising our First Amendment rights to try to petition Congress with our physical bodies for a redress of grievances on behalf of the American people. The grievances have nothing to do with any huge political statements. They have everything to do with Congress themselves and how they're supposed to be conducting themselves and what jobs they're supposed to be doing to protect the general welfare of the American people and their failure to do so. As a result, we have a message for them. Congress, you are making a peaceful revolution in this country impossible. Abraham Lincoln once said, "We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution." We are here now, but we will return. And when we return, we will fully exercise that right. In the meantime, here's a list of grievances, particularly
See all the police up there, all the Secret Service right over there.
And don't say that we didn't give you a chance to correct yourselves. Congress needs to have an open-door policy to its citizens and a closed-door policy to corporations. Laws must be written so common, educated persons may understand them and without loopholes or open-ended statements. The legislature must be in the interest of preserving the citizens' freedom, maintaining the needs of the public, and preserving the opportunity of the people. Congress answers to the people, and thus its business should be conducted publicly and without censorship. Congress's seasonal vacations are out of date and must be reformed so that it may better serve the Republic amongst the modern nations. The two-party system has prevented the free flow of ideas and the participation of independent parties and has led to parties being answerable to special interest groups and not the people. The people should have the power to return the Congress to session in times of need. The Congress has ceded too much power to the executive branch,
One cop said it was okay
thereby
to do it
diminishing
here.
the people's voice,
There's
especially in
another
matters
cop
of war,
filming
where it
us.
is the
Oh, that's the
citizens
same
who will
one.
suffer and pay. Corruption and cronyism has led to the nation's wealth in the hands of the few, rather than the many who form and preserve the public. Congress has punished whistleblowers, encouraging corruption and failures within the nation's bureaucracy. The Congress has ignored the general welfare for a policy of militaristic imperialism for the few.
So the one
The
cop
Congress
told us it was
policy
all
of
right,
need
and
to
the other
know
cop's
and
calling for
official
a
secrecy has
bullhorn.
created a general distrust of the government across the republic and needs to change to a policy of open
Well, there's
admission
definitely going to be some
and
arrests here.
inclusivity. And lastly, the Congress has yet to constitutionally guarantee rights to women with
Now here comes the bullhorn.
throughout with proper legislation.
So, and again, one cop told us it was okay, and the other one's calling for a bullhorn, which definitely means dispersal order. Tweet this out, something's going to happen.
Is that to say that I can't exercise my rights to talk to the Congress and address them in front of the people? This isn't a demonstration. This is
About to
me
be an arrest. Tweet
wanting
this
to go
out.
in there and handing this to congressmen so that they know that the people know that they're not doing their jobs right.
That would be to pick up with your actual representative.
Even though on your website it says that the Capitol Police mission statement is to facilitate the Congress doing its constitutional duty, and this is part of their constitutional duty, to hear the petition and receive grievances.
Unfortunately, this area is
Why aren't you upholding your own?
Well,
What is your intention right now? Is it your intention to demonstrate on the steps?
no, my intention is to walk into the building and hand this to the Senate.
What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to step down there. And then you're going to have to look to go into a door, through regular security and administrative search. And then you can find your actual member office. But you're not going to be able to go through this. This is actually security.
Is this where the congressmen walk through to go into their offices?
No, not for the office.
So what door would I need to go in to address them?
All their offices, they're not on that side.
But they're in session right now. So what door would he have to go through to get into the session?
You would have to actually go into the building, which would be the Capitol Visitor Center.
Something tells me you're lying.
No, sir.
So which one of these doors through here do they go through to get straight to the center of the house? Because that's where the public entrance is.
Right, yeah. That's the public entrance. And what I'm able to do is to get the building.
So there's legal fashion, the fashion that is actually hindered by the right, against our constitutional right, and against your oath.
Well, I don't think that's the area that you're going to head to.
Yeah, you just enforce that.
If you want to go inside the building,
Here on the radio, they're talking about 3 warnings.
So right now, because you guys have size,
The right thing to do.
let them get their cards. Play some other. Excuse me, stuff like this. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Arrest happening now.
You guys are going to need to move down the steps. This is now a demonstration. Press or no, I'm going to need you guys to stay off the steps.
So he's telling us press isn't allowed to be on the steps.
What's going to happen from here is we'd be giving you guys warnings to get off the steps. So, 418 Bravo.
You're arresting an American hero and infringing on our rights because your overlords told you to, instead of facilitating it like you should be doing. That figures.
Hey, first, if we can have the
Okay, a shitload more cops are showing up. More cops are showing up.
Stand up for justice.
He was trying to get into the Capitol building. There's like another 20 cops showing up. Oops, sorry.
So how many police officers do you need to arrest a handful of us? You're a bunch of cowards and gangsters, and you should be standing up for us. We are the people.
Javier, do you know the number to call?
Yeah.
2025 resist. Okay.
Javier, do you need anything? You have any like medical facilities, anything like that? You need to take medicine for?
So one arrest so far on Capitol steps.
Nothing. Everything's good.
There's a shitload of police that just showed up, trying to form a barrier. He just told them to form a barrier the whole way around. They're actually forming a barrier around us. So is this their version of not kettling us? Leaving us at exit over there? I thought you couldn't kettle in DC. So they're telling us even press cannot be on the steps because now they deemed it a demonstration on Capitol steps, and they said even press cannot be up here. So one arrest so far.
Is that the first warning?
Keep it up, Liz.
Okay, he said it.
So yeah, they said, is that the first warning? And you said, no ma'am, it's not. So I guess once they consider it a demonstration, we're not allowed on the steps. As he said, even press is not allowed on the steps. So there's a shitload of cops here now. Shitload of cops. We are definitely outnumbered at least 4 to 1.
Takes what, 40 heroes?
What do you say, 4 to 1 right now? We're the ratio?
This it's a little more than that.
Four and a half to 1.
40 heroes here. No, I think there's a redress.
So yeah, definite overkill for a small group of peaceful protesters. They now deemed, from the sidewalk to the steps, they deemed it a demonstration area. Even press are not allowed beyond the police barrier. So at least 4.5 to 1 is the ratio here. They're expanding the police line. Just showing you the police line right now. So I can hear on the radios they're dispatching more cops here, like we need more. We're already outnumbered probably 4.5 to 1. And you can hear over the radio, the police radio, that they're calling for more. So I did videotape that arrest. That's why I need a laptop. I need, stuff like that to be thrown up on YouTube for people to see the injustice of that whole situation right there. Congress is supposed to work for the people, and we can't even go there and redress our grievances. So there's definitely, good Lord, how many police do you think all together? Oh, you got a Samsung Note, Galaxy Note. You suck. It's
not the Note, it's the next one behind.
Right on. There is Secret Service. There's a lot of them. All the vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Secret Service vehicles over there. At least 3 over there. We're in a metal barricaded area. Cars can't get in here unless they have a special pass. The barricades that come up out of the ground automatically on hydraulics? Yeah. There's no one behind the police line anymore. He waited till the last minute. He was pushing it because I don't think he heard the cops saying that there don't have to be more warnings. There's more police showing up now. Of course, they're all Capitol Police. The Secret Service are still all in their vehicles. So there's obviously important people. The front of the Capitol, we couldn't get anywhere near. They're having a police convention from all around the nation. We couldn't get anywhere near it. We went up ahead of everybody else trying to look as normal as possible with our press passes, and they're like, no press is allowed over there either. Oh, good Lord, there's more coming out the side of the building here. How many cops do we need? This is as many cops as they had in J17, and we had thousands of people. I think some senators come out the side here. Actually, there's a tunnel that runs right through here. That's the Senate office right there. So there's a tunnel that they can go under. I could have possibly done that, but I didn't want to attempt it. You have to go through 2 different checkpoints.
I'm reporting Capitol May15, the United States Capitol Police. You're engaging in illegal activity or violation of DC code, demonstrating in a non-demonstrated area. If you do not cease and desist immediately, you'll be placed under arrest.
So this isn't the free
This
speech
is your
zone?
first warning.
We were told to cease and desist or we would be arrested.
Last time I checked.
First
Amendment right. It's protecting me. It's protecting me. You have the right. To peacefully assemble.
You will be placed under arrest.
There's no such thing as free speech zone.
There might be a lot of arrest here.
Every land! In every place in America! In every place in America! Gives us the right! To peacefully assemble! To peacefully assemble! Address the grievances! And redress the grievances!
He's the one that told us we could be here.
Of this country! Please read your First Amendment right! Please read your First Amendment right!
I am Lieutenant Capitol May15, the United States.
I am a citizen of the United States! You are in violation of my rights! You are violating my rights! I am a citizen of this! And you're violating my rights! You're breaking your oath! You are breaking your oath!
You will be arrested.
To protect the people! To protect and serve the people!
You wouldn't be standing there in the first place if people didn't fight for your rights, lady.
All of you people have violated your oath. All of you have violated your oath. I want to say
You wouldn't be standing
You are in violation of the law, miss.
My truck! My truck!
So the police line keeps getting wider and wider. They
Lady! You wouldn't be standing there.
You wouldn't be standing there!
If every revolutionary female did not fight for the rights, for your equality to stand there. For your equality to stand there. You're setting this country. You're sending this country 100 years back. 100 years back. People fought for your civil rights so you can have that job.
People fought for your civil rights so you can have that job!
God bless America.
So the police line is, they're actually circling. One more yell, they're making arrest. And they didn't warn us. You guys heard that, right? They didn't warn us. They were just talking between officer to officer. They did not warn us on that last one.
You already said that!
You're engaging in illegal
You
activity.
are You are committing treason right now!
This is in violation.
Chris, you might have to get a hold of, you might have to get a hold of Gray and Eileen. Because right now we all have potential to get arrested. They said the next person that yells is getting arrested.
We are giving you also warning. We are giving you also warning. You are violating our First Amendment rights. Our First Amendment rights. Once again, we are giving you the opportunity.
We are giving you the opportunity
to read the First Amendment rights.
To read the First Amendment rights.
Clearly, it doesn't state. That in First Amendment rights. There are free speech zones designated. Designated.
These are our grievances.
Yeah, she's a little pissed off.
Congress needs to have an open door policy to citizens and a closed door to special interests.
They tried grabbing her, and now they're letting her go.
Laws must be written.
They tried to grab her.
Persons may understand them.
Yeah, go. Go. Oh, sorry.
Dude, I'm not doing anything.
Really, any need to rough her up?
I know, I stepped back on the sidewalk. I stepped back on the
Right,
sidewalk.
sir, you've been had numerous
I know.
Okay, 2 more arrests occurring right now.
Dude, I just stepped on the sidewalk.
They're randomly picking target. Harris wasn't even the one yelling. They might grab me out of the crowd. They're even making this guy move. So they arrested him on the sidewalk in a place that we're allowed to be. For what? I don't know. Harris wasn't even yelling. I mean, if you can get a hold of Gray and he's on break, have him come out here and watch this shit. This is ridiculous.
Too much power to the executive branch, thereby diminishing the people's voice.
So they're randomly grabbing people. Harris was not yelling whatsoever, and they grabbed him.
The nation's wealth in the hands of the few, rather than many who formed and preserved the republic.
They're pointing people out. They're pointing people out.
Hey! Are you serious?
No. What are they getting arrested? Leave it right there. That's our property.
They're picking people out of the crowd to be arrested. They're doing absolutely nothing. They're picking people out of the crowd. That's why Eileen, 5 arrests. Eileen, if you're watching, tell Gray to get the hell out here. They're arresting people for no reason whatsoever. We're on the sidewalk over here. They're picking people out, targeting people. Like I said, Harris was the only one that wasn't yelling.
We are not allowed to address our grievances. If you just know that, there's 45.
They're bringing Flexicuffs over now. So they're arresting more people. There's even tourists here thinking that it's wrong. So they're targeting people. Michael just got arrested. That's 6 arrests.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Why are these people being arrested? Why are these people being arrested?
So there is no warnings at all. They're saying that they don't need warnings to do this. Yeah, I can't believe it either. We're on Capitol. This is free speech zone. Apparently not anymore. It's not. That's 6 arrests. Is that right, guys? Is that what I just said? So they're pulling them out, targeting them one at a time. I need to ask, looking for someone with stripes here. Okay, they heard me say that and they walked away. So they're targeting people now. This is like New York City right now. Is this the Capitol, or are we dealing with NYPD here? So, 6 arrests. So apparently you can be arrested for standing up for your First Amendment right on the Capitol grounds. I'm looking for the cop that told us we could actually be on that street right there. He all of a sudden is nowhere to be seen, although he blends in with everyone else. The Capitol Police are not wearing their uniforms. They're wearing the dress-style uniforms, or their better uniforms, he said, because of the police convention that's going on the other side. I don't know if they're pointing more people out or not. The arrestees are over there. 6 people arrested, and they were targeting them. They were just pointing them out and going after them. It is like NYPD here. This is not supposed to be like this. This is the Capitol, for God's sake. You can't exercise your First Amendment rights on Capitol property, really? So anyone that's being loud, I overheard a cop talking to the other cop. Anyone that yells will be arrested, but they did not tell us that. So note that. Okay, now paddy wagons are showing up. So please note that they did not give us an official warning about yelling out your First Amendment rights.
I don't know. I mean, we're giving them a 10. Y'all want to lay out even
So it seems to me as if we're not allowed to be anywhere here on this property.
Anybody have a tent?
We were talking about a tent yesterday, but no one brought one.
Alright, so we're not going to stay agree.
We might 50. I'm surprised. I haven't had 50 since New York City. Well, actually, in New York City, I had a lot.
Once you start tweeting about arrests.
Yeah, then everybody's like, oh, arrest. But what are they arresting me for? Yeah, I'm just curious. Okay, let me
I'll find it out.
So they're all loading them up in the paddy wagons over there. There's more than 50 cops, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Secret Service there. A couple Secret Service over there. They're not, of course, not bothering with us because they're a professional. Well, I guess you want to call it that, a professional law enforcement.
They're just being taken into the.
I'm trying to stay safe, but technically, according to them, none of us are allowed to be here. They deemed it a demonstration, which can be arrestable for all of us. It'd be kind of hilarious if they pulled a tourist out. I wish. I need one.
Can you tell them that I called the lawyer?
Yeah.
I called Ann Wilcox, and I told her what's happening.
Yeah. Someone else, I think, is talking to a lawyer too. That sounded female-ish.
Yeah? Who's calling?
Someone should call Jeff, though.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff is another ACLU lawyer that's been working with Occupy.
Who has his number?
Well, I'd say Rudy should. But I would say Michael has it, but he's over there in handcuffs.
Yeah, they took Michael. Michael had expected it. He wasn't one to go to jail.
Well, I heard one cop saying to another, if they start yelling, arrest them, but they didn't tell us that. Oh, here we go again. So much for Michael saying he's not getting arrested today.
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, you are.
I know, we are.
Oh, more police showing up.
I know that sounds selfish.
Yes. I think I should go on American Idol, guys. What do you think?
Anybody have a cigarette?
You're like, I need one.
Yeah.
Did they tell you what you're being arrested for yet?
Menthol or non?
None.
No?
Thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Just checking.
I don't know why I'm like nervous, because I was up in New York City where all hell broke loose, and I'm nervous here for some reason.
Why would you get arrested for screaming?
New York, I was smiling.
Okay, Ann Wilcox is going to be checking with the Capitol Police in about an hour.
What about
so
Jeff?
Let us know what the status is. More than
Thank
likely,
you so much.
nothing is going to come of this.
Yeah, we gotta go.
That's all? I go.
So there's more police coming in. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is probably.
Of course it's gonna be no.
Well, I was saying I didn't even see this many police at J17.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe about the same number.
That's what yeah. I mean, J17 there was thousands of us, and this isn't J17. There's only very few of us left, and we have.
Most of us all.
Where's Josh?
Where?
Where's Josh?
So as I don't know if you heard earlier, but once it's deemed what we call a demonstration, I guess apparently we're not allowed anywhere, including press. Look at them looking at me. They don't want to be filmed. They're not looking happy. It is hot out there, and they're wearing coats. Why are the police wearing coats? It is hot as hell out here. Some of them are wearing coats.
Hi guys.
So I think we're down to very little numbers now, so I think we might disperse. For those of you watching, I might be live streaming. There's a secret demonstration with Uncle Sam going on tonight. Well, it's that I really can't tell you about. I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming or not. I might. I think they suggested that I stream it. It's going to be pretty funny, I imagine. But just watch my Twitter for that, because I don't know if I should be giving away the time either. So even some of the tourists here were just like shaking their head, like, why are they arresting people? There's more than 50. It's hard to tell. They're all grouped up now. I think some of them actually dispersed. There was more than this.
Yeah, some of them dispersed.
Because they realize they don't need 10,000 police. So this footage is going to go to a senator he's not going to be happy about seeing this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll have to do that. Shoot. There were at least six arrested. Land of the free except for the Capitol. Yeah, so much for free speech zone. They're being loaded up into that paddy wagon. All seem somewhat calm, except some of the officers over there look really agitated. Probably because they can't be in the middle of the action. I can hear my other phone going off. I have a camcorder in my hand. I was trying to film everything. The way they were targeting was hard to get my camera up at the moment before they started arresting individuals. I wish I would have got them targeting people. It might be on my Ustream though. So I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I might go down so I can archive this for certain people that want to review this unlawful arrest. Actually, what I'll do is I'll archive real quick and then go back up. I'll be back in less than 5.